Thank you for watching Rough Day Gaming. This is Nikki, and today is Vlogmas Day 6. I have brought to you, in the month of December, 6 gaming reviews. I hope you guys are liking this as much as I am, because I am having a blast. And today is all about Freud Gate. On Steam, they explain this as an interactive story game about the story of dream and redemption. Freud Gate, the door of heart. In the game, players will play as a spiritual mentor and help the depressed girl to find a breakthrough. The game's divided into two parts, the real and the imaginary world. This is why I absolutely was enamored. Like, I wanted to buy this so quickly. It's also very inexpensive at $2.99 on Steam, and through December 11th, there's a 30% off, so you can get this for $2.09, even better. The release date was October 21st of 2019, and the developer was Sailor's Moon Studios. I think this is interesting. It's weird. That is a definite. But as you see, you wake up and you kind of move throughout, and you're interacting with the different things that happen around you, or like someone's talking to you, and these are the only two replies that you get when someone is speaking to you. It's interesting, the things that you can respond to. So it's very linear in that matter. You can only move throughout the game. It's kind of like an escape room in a way. You can only move around the game and interact with certain things. Like this mirror, I think I didn't spend enough time on. I think I need to go back to this mirror. But that was interesting to me, but I wish the clues would have given me a little bit more. I didn't play long in the game before I had to look up spoilers. I needed to know, where to go next, and I couldn't put these clues together. It didn't make sense to me. I'm looking at a math test, and I'm looking at a diary, and I'm looking at the pills that she's on, and the amount of work that she's going through to get into college. And I get the girl's depressed. She's stressed. Speaking of this game, if you are triggered, or if you're someone that has depression, this game starts out with a suicide, so just be aware of that. It is dark. It starts off dark. Fortunately, it lightens up almost immediately, so as long as you can move along through that, and I am someone with depression, so I completely understand. If you can't, again, this game is $2.99. If you don't want to get it, then don't. But if you think that you could, it is only $2.99. You can give it a try. But what I didn't like is when you're doing an escape room, the clues kind of go together to make sense. So you know that 2 + 2 = 4, and that helps you unlock the door. In this case, none of the clues really make sense. Although you see the door was closed here, and I went around, I did a whole nother circle, touched everything that I could interact with, and then I came back and the door was open. So I think that's kind of interesting. I didn't notice what created that, what made that open, and I may go back and restart and see what happens. But anyway, it's also, I believe, made in Japan. Could be wrong. So the original language is Japanese. The translation is a little off. You can tell that it's good. It's still done very well, but it's a little off. The English is okay. But translating anything into English is probably very difficult. And I can't even speak another language, so I can't say much about that. But anyway, the clues like this. You have a papaya? A Thanos fruit? I don't know what that is, but it just seems weird, and I didn't know how to put that in with the other objects in the room. I did notice that book Inferno. I wanted to click on that because I have read Dante's Inferno, and I kind of figure that's going to have something else to do with this game. For the most part, though, the game didn't suck me in. I want it, especially since this is about psychology, I want it to really, keep me involved, and it didn't. I was so bored at the 20-minute point. I was ready to go. So for the holidays, if you're looking for a gift, I would definitely not get this one. It's a deny.